Hey everybody, what's going on? This is SacredGuard and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Girl Quest Paradox Chapter 3. Only today we're going to be playing a little quietly because both my wife and my daughter are fast asleep right now. At least I hope my daughter is fast asleep by the time I'm doing this. And I decided that would actually be a good time for me to try to catch up with whatever's been going on in the story of this game. So, I can't remember what happened last time, and I don't think going to the Pocket Castle will help me. So, I'm just gonna wander around and see what there is that needs doing. And if I get to a story beat, then I know what I have to do. I think we teleported. Last I checked, we went to the tower, we teleported, and now we have to keep going. Just find a piece of civilization somewhere around here. That's where we are on the map, so I'll just look around, see what happens. Oh, you're different from the one in the angel world. You're actually recruitable this time. You're not considered a boss monster. You can go back to the Pocket Castle. Okay. I think I have to chase after the boss in order to be able to get the rest of the gems, so everybody can teleport in, or something like that. I can't remember. I still like the designs of some of the angels from Chapter 1 and, well, no, not Chapter 1. A few of the ones that they introduced in Chapter 3. Not all of them, mind you, since some of them are Zelvy's creations, but at least, you know, a good hefty some of them. Even in this world, the sun sets. It's almost time to set up camp. Oh, does this mean I get to learn a new skill? I would have preferred to spend the night in a nice town or village somewhere if possible, but I guess that luxury can't be afforded to us. Alright then everyone, I'll start preparing the camp. Oh, we're camping? A tent. Let's build a tent. You're looking really enthusiastic. Has she never gone camping before? Or is she wanting the tent to be built because she wants to try to sneak something from Luca? That was a good meal. As usual, your meals are the best. You should come back with me and be my husband. Yeah, about that. Hold on, just what do you think you're saying? It's a little bit too early to go to bed. I should kill some time riding back to the tent. Still, the heavenly realm is quite suffocating. I don't think I can live in a place like this. There must be others like me in this world. The theory is to seek them out and make contact. Wow, you really know a lot of things, old man. Where did you learn all that? If you put water in a large jar with many in it, it warms up quickly and becomes a bath. You don't care that I'm drowning? You're a phoenix, so you'll be fine. Now that you mention it, that's true. I don't encourage this in the slightest. The jars of the heavenly realm have excellent fit. I want to take this back to our world. Oh, goodness. Of course, I was the first to try eating the clouds at my feet. It didn't taste like anything at all. It wasn't delicious. How about mixing in some honey to add sweetness and thickness? Later, I'll make cotton candy clouds for you. Little Mama is reliable. Don't call me Mama. Okay. In parallel worlds, they're identical people, right? Are we in this heavenly realm too? This world seems to have very few monsters. We may not even be born yet. We might have already been killed by angels. I don't want to think about that. I wonder what angels like. The angels of Snow Heaven like sweet things, but could it be vanilla? Are you planning to do business in heaven? I have no such intentions. Yeah, you can't lie to me, sweetheart. You do plan to do business, don't you? I managed to escape somehow. I wonder if Tememo and everybody are okay. I don't know where they are being held. I need to somehow find them and rescue them. So you're the magic working in class with Riella. I should have taught her defeat from a younger age. She didn't know how to cope with defeat. It was an unexpected setback caused by her being too strong. Moreover, if she couldn't protect her lord because of that, her heart must be wounded greatly. Setback due to not knowing defeat until that age. I am truly an inadequate master, Granberria. Uriella. Wait, I think you meant Granberria at that point, not Uriella. This world doesn't seem to have much wind either. Is the flow of wind being controlled somewhere? I want to meet the wind spirits here as well. I'm sure we can become friends, right? You can always hold out hope, Sylph. Salamander is sentimental and lacks motivation. I don't know because I've never had a disciple. But all they have is their hot-headedness. A fire lizard without fire is just a lizard. But Salamander is not energetic, Undine isn't energetic either. That's not true. Overlappers. This world has no ground. Gnome seems a bit down. But she can use the power of the earth without any problems. It's strange where the soil comes from. The Monster Lord does not openly speak about it, but she must be concerned about the fact that the Monster Castle in our world has been captured. Having a base of angels in our world is extremely dangerous. We must retake the castle as soon as possible. It seems that a recovery operation is being planned on the dark side of the Dark Goddess, but in that case, we will likely assist as well. Hey, did I do something wrong? It feels like everyone's attitude is strange. No, that's not true. Everyone is just being considerate, considering you keep up with this fierce battle as a human. Even so, it's still tough. I wish I had more power. No, you don't. No, Sonia, you're perfect just the way you are. Really? After all, shouldn't I just say it? She should know too. I want to understand a bit more before saying anything. At least if there's a way to return to normal. There are 6 continents in the heavenly realm, each governed by one of the 7 archangels. The reason for the mismatch in numbers is unknown, currently under investigation. Astaroth is writing information in her notebook. Okay. Astaroth is... she feels like a serious mediator, doesn't she? Yes, because I'm the second daughter, especially when sandwiched between a too mischievous little sister and a cold-blooded older sister. See, I knew Lilith was cold-blooded. Of course, all my friends end up flocking to her. Is Lilith cold-blooded? She seems gentle and kind. Yeah, but don't let that fool you. Yikes. Ignorance is bliss, huh?
Ignorance is bliss. Haven't you heard? A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Sister Lilith is scary, you know? Be careful not to anger her. I'll be careful. Nurko is eating a cloud at her feet. Hey, you can't eat the cloud. Is it really not allowed? I tried eating it earlier too. It seems fine. Promising, what are you doing? This ground seems to be something like water vapor solidified with holy elements. However, I had no knowledge of any technology that could solidify it to this extent. Truly fascinating. I need to investigate how plants grow on this surface. Excuse me. I never thought I would end up fighting against the goddess Ilias in such a way. Truly, the world's an interesting place. Still, to draw a bow against a goddess, your decision is truly wonderful. Nope. If I punch the angel, the world will be saved. Understood. Hill will do her best. Having a campfire with everyone is fun, isn't it? Let's roast some meat, and hey, maybe some of that grass over there too. You're really high-spirited. You like camping that much? For many years, it was just the three sisters working together. I was starving for this kind of interaction with companions. Oh, this meat might be good, right? There was a bug on it, but should we try roasting it? Don't roast something incomprehensible, you idiot. So that's how it is. Please overlook this excitement. I still don't know which of the 7 archangels governs Tsubasa. I don't even understand what kind of city it is at this point. Well, considering that Tsubasa's king was all about like strength and whatnot, there had to be somebody that would be strong enough to overthrow him if he's still alive, was still alive in that world. So I don't know which of the 7 archangels is strong. Eden, maybe. Eden could be governing it. It'd be great if we could capture some prisoners from nearby towns or villages. In that case, please let me know, as I'm good at making them spill information. Yeah, I'll rely on you. Yeah, definitely not. A world ruled by Ilias. I never thought I would stand here like this. Is it really okay, even if it means fighting against Ilias? I've served the goddess for a long time. That's why I can't help but feel that this world is distorted. If humans are merely managed by the goddess, for what purpose do they exist? I intend to seek that answer from Ilias. Oh, should I? Maybe I should bring him along, but I need to strengthen him up first before I do that. Goddess seems dissatisfied not being able to fly around. If I were to fly around on your back, it would be too conspicuous. Do not forget this is enemy territory. Chewing on grass with a satisfied look. Aww. She's playing with her boomerang and mess with the clouds. Wonder if I can make a boomerang out of clouds. I'll try it next time. The translator changed her name from Lime to Rhyme. I kind of like that better. If we go to Saba's side, maybe I can find my father. He's supposed to be in the form I admired and longed for, right? That shadow said so. I don't know what that form is, but if it's just a side quest for the original goal, I'd be happy if you could help me find him. He might not necessarily be in Tsubasa, but for Sarah's sake, let's try to find the Tsubasa King's other half. Yeah. I think I talked to everybody except Alice. Finally made it to the Heavenly Realm. I never thought my journey with you would come this far. Starting from Iliasville, I never imagined it would come to this. I couldn't have imagined it. You followed in your father's footsteps. I sought to uncover my mother's true intentions. But our purposes intersected in the worst possible way. My father killed your mother. I think swap. Your father killed my mother. Alice, I'm sorry. I don't intend to blame you, nor do you need to apologize. Children are not responsible for the actions of their parents. But I will deliberately carry on my mother's will to protect this world from destruction. The plan for the fusion of the Dark Goddess, huh? Plan to send the souls of all people from the Singularity world to the world of the Dark Goddess. To avoid destruction, there is no other way. Luca, you decided to side with the Dark Goddess in this great choice. I'm grateful for you walking with me. Yeah, from here on out, I will be tough for both of us. But let's work together and manage somehow. I don't think I'm done talking to everybody now. So better sleep. To proceed with the customary new technique lesson. With wind, earth, and water covered, you understand what's next, right? Fire. So, special training began. That said, this technique doesn't really need me to teach it. In the battle against Granberry, you should have seen it directly. The Rising Rebellion, that's it. Granberry's secret technique, a flurry of strikes imbued with hellfire, a single strike that slashes everything with a fiery blade, executed in rapid succession dozens of times. Now give it a try. Come on, give it a try. From a salamander. Okay, I'll do it. After that, about an hour passed. Is that about right? You really have a good talent, don't you? You master such an ultimate technique after seeing it only a few times. You're the man I have my eyes on, so that's only natural. Nice. Vaporizing Rebellion Sword. I wonder what Grimberry is doing right now. A swordsman who has devised such a technique would never discard their sword. But that is the path she chose herself. No one else can interfere from the side. Grimberry, huh? The unparalleled cursed swordsman who faced setbacks. This ultimate technique is like a gift from her. I hope to inherit that fighting spirit that burns everything to ashes. I'm thinking that today's training came to an end. Luca, the Destroyer of Worlds, Luca. Oh. Luca, can you hear my voice? Oh, the Dark Goddess is talking to me now. You're, without a doubt, the Dark Goddess Alaphes. What's happening here? It's a mimicry of Ilias, but I'm speaking through a dream. I had something I wanted to discuss. Something you want to talk about? Not with Alice, but with me? I want to talk to both you and Alaphes the 16th. However, since it's separated by time and space, I can only contact you. It's more of a story from the past and an important discussion. Since you would be facing Ilias, it would be good for you to know. Yes. The ancient tale of the Dark Goddess Alaphes and the Goddess Ilias. I listened intently to the Dark Goddess's story with a serious expression. Ilias believes herself to be omniscient and an omnipotent deity. She believes it should be so and does not even question it. In other words, does that mean it's actually different? Neither I nor Ilias are goddesses. There is no such all-knowing and all-powerful existence as imagined by humans. I and Ilias are merely two initial life forms born at the beginning. Our power is simply greater than that of the lives born later. It does not mean we are the absolute beings of omniscience and omnipotence, therefore there are no goddesses in this world. Speaking of which, Alaphes never referred to herself as a dark goddess. She consistently referred to herself as the embodiment of darkness. We should not be revered by those on the surface, and we should not interfere with this world either. We should leave all choices to the countless lives that inhabit this land. The embodiments of darkness and light should withdraw from the forefront. However, Ilias could not understand that. She believed that reigning over this world as a goddess was her duty. She believed that the omniscient and omnipotent goddess should guide the world, but, however, I had the exact opposite view as I mentioned earlier. And Ilias deemed me as having abandoned my duty as a goddess. For her, the feeling of betrayal must have been strong. Ilias thought of me as someone who shared the loneliness of an absolute being. So originally you weren't on bad terms, were you? Just because you represent light and darkness, does that mean you could never coexist? Light and darkness are the front and back of all things. They are not incompatible, rather they are merely aspects of the myriad phenomena. I respected Ilias, and Ilias certainly respected me. We had a disagreement about our involvement in the world, which led to our rupture. For tonight, that's all for our conversation. Going any further would interfere with tomorrow's adventure. Take your time to rest your mind and body, Destroyer of Worlds. May the dark guide you through the perilous adventure. Oh, goodness. That actually would make sense, and come to think of it, that actually falls in line with a side story that I played on the VN that had Ilias talking about her life before Luca's adventure. How she came into contact with dark goddess Alaphes. They couldn't really coexist, but they, in a sense, respected one another. But with how things ended up going, there was a rift torn between them, and they ended up being at odds with each other. I think I actually still have that side story up. If I do, I'll probably put it at the end of the video so you can be able to see it. If not, then I'll upload it later. There's a town here. Oh yeah, I still got you in my party. I gotta get rid of you. I think I know who's up here. I saw the sprite. Yeah, no Marin. This is different from the spirits we know. Could it be a pseudo-spirit? I didn't think they had succeeded in development. It seems that Elias has created spirits by themselves. Aside, this is a pseudo-earth spirit. Expected of an earth spirit, it seems a bit taciturn. Could you lend us your power? We're about to fight, but are you ready? Are you saying to show our strength? They said they don't like that weak-looking face, so they're gonna punch you. Eh? Okay then. I mean, hey, she said what she had to say. Does she not have a skill for her? Okay. There we go. With that weak-looking face, she's quite impressed. I like her. Well, I like him, that's what she said. She looks emotionless, but surprisingly, she's a fighter. She said she'll lend her strength, so hold out your palm. Is this it? Luca held out his palm, and Nomarin slapped that hand. Who's this kid? She doesn't like the attitude of being above her. That's what she said. Bow down more and hold out your palm. That's what she said. Oh, okay, so she's like that. She sure has a lot of demands. Luca crouched down and extended his hand. Nomarin tightly gripped that hand. Breath of the earth is within my body. Sensation of the earth takes root within my body. This is the same as when I receive power from Nomarin. She said she would join because I seem unreliable. I want to see her skills, so... As payment for the translations up to now, she said to give Sylph 10 cakes. Looks like it was a made-up translation. Gnome seems a bit lonely, huh? Correctly. So, have you always been taking such heavy hits? Alright, let's take a look at you. Meteor Breaker, Cosmo Fairy. Artificial Spirit, 50% terror... Earth damage, I'm pretty sure. Not unless terror is like a chaos element. All attacks inflict terror damage and pierce resistance to it. Can always grip heavy armor. Gain Wildland status with a 20% HP. Below 20%. Reflects earth damage, immune to physical elements. Takes half carnage damage, plus 50% to all stats for each artificial spirit in the party. Okay. Thermocline. Complex. Sure how. It's water. Okay, yeah, I was right. Chaos element, alright. It's a terrorist chaos. Alright, duly noted. Well, I've got no reason to be here now. Can't escape. Why not? Oh. Almost forgot a chest. Okay. Alright, so even though I have her, I'm not gonna bring No Marin along. I'm gonna stick with Gnome and the others. Well, I got her on my side, so now we can continue onward. That's where we have to go. Not that way. Okay. Keep going. So that's there. That means Sabas is somewhere around here. There's the bridge. Does it take me there, or is this gonna take me to... It was somewhere around here, right? Yeah. Oh wait, I wonder, is the pyramid still standing? Ranael. This is the Ranael I know. There we go. Place No Marin, why not? Attacks hit 4 random enemies. Can always use tentacle plant skills, dealing 30% damage with tentacles from the start of a turn. Frantic Ivy held the end of a turn. So you attack at the beginning and end of your turns. Okay. trying to find out if the pyramid survived. Maybe around here somewhere, right? Something down there. Okay, there's Sabasa. Still surrounded by desert. But the pyramid should be nearby. Was this it? Was this it where it was? Alright, doesn't seem like I can find the pyramid, so... Just the Castle of Sabasa, the Celestial Realm, however, it's too dangerous to enter without any information. We must be mindful that we are in enemy territory for now. Let's search the surrounding villages and gather information. I sent a group to the southeast from here. There might be a town or village over there. Okay. Southeast. What was to the southeast? Was that... No, not Ludite. I gotta go around. Hey, wait. Is this that little village that I would see in the ocean? In the normal world? Yeah, Rubiana. This week must be Rubiana. Without a doubt, let's gather some information. However, I'm quite worried about what lies ahead. To have to sneak around like this at every turn is quite troublesome. Of course, getting information is important, but that is by no means the final objective. We're bringing the various nations of the Celestial Realm and weaken at least its power. I want to reduce the number of the 7 Archangels as much as possible. I understand that, but is it really possible for us to just do this seriously? There are always those in a world like this, those who resist the harsh control. I need at least a strict rule. Do rebel organizations really exist? They definitely exist. It's human nature to stand up against oppression. Toppling a nation, skillfully using that nature is the key, and we have devoured many nations like that. Gathering information, making contact with a rebel organization, that's the goal here. Such an organization really exists, that is. The destination is a tavern. Such places are a gathering spot for those harboring grievances. Even in a place as pure and righteous as the Heavenly Realm? Because it's a pure and righteous place, those who don't fit in will inevitably emerge. He has a good point there, honestly. Okay. I'm skeptical, but we have no choice but to look forward. Thus, we begin gathering information in Rubiana. Check out the weapon shop first. Third class armaments. Third class armament. Ninja soldier spear, flame blade. Anybody who can blacksmith? 3. If you're a pilgrim with special permission, areas where weapons for self-defense are necessary. Attack and defense increased by 5%. I'm also realizing there's no doors in this place. Is everybody just cool with whatever happens? So we entered the tavern. That guy at the counter drinking alone with a red bandana. He's definitely involved in something shady. How can you tell that? That's enough, we can't go any further. That guy's clearly out of place. He's looking at something different and breathing in a different atmosphere. I don't understand at all. Now that you mention it, there is indeed a suspicious vibe. It's a level that I wouldn't notice unless pointed out. A villain knows a villain, huh? Alright, let's try talking to that person. We don't really need to go out of our way to ask. Why not just use seduction magic to brainwash them and make them spill everything? In a town where the angel's eyes are shining, we can't be careless. It's better to leave this to Luca and the others. Yeah, she has a point. And we will actually do that in another video, because I've run this on for too long, and I don't want to keep chanting my daughter interrupting any further, because I don't want to keep doing jump cuts all over the place. So next time on Monster Road Quest Paradox, we're going to talk to the guy in the bandana and see if he's a rebel, or if we might get outed and have to deal with a bunch of angels before we inevitably make our escape. Hopefully. See you guys then.